In case you haven't heard, Scars of Honor is a new Western theme park MMORPG that is set to release its public playtest on Steam on the 30th of April. And if you follow MMORPGs, chances are you have heard of this one. And if you haven't heard of this one for whatever reason, I wanted to put this quick little video together to just fill you guys in, give you a TLDR breakdown of what's going on. So Scars of Honor is a modern day 2026 iteration of the more classic theme park MMORPGs. It's more similar to World of Warcraft rather than like these old school EverQuest like games or these sandbox games, PvP games. This is going back to the more traditional theme park MMO, and this indie game has kind of separated itself from the other indie games as one that has actual potential, mainly because of a couple of reasons here. Number one, the owner seems super base. He's giving us all the right answers, he's saying all the right things, and he's more importantly also a developer. He's a coder. You can very clearly tell he knows what he's doing, and he has experience when it comes to, you know, designing video games. But he's an MMO Andy at heart, and he's just saying all the right things when it comes to monetization, no pay to win. He was being open and honest about possibly monetizing things like convenience, like backspace, getting community feedback. The feedback was, when it comes to the convenience and backspace stuff, that's not good, please remove it. And he decided to remove it. He is the CEO. He makes the decisions himself, and he streams on his own Twitch channel frequently, getting feedback directly from his chat, from the community, as well as obviously Discord, and implementing a lot of these things within the game. If you would like to hear what are these answers he's been giving, I had a 3.5-hour podcast interview with him, asking him everything from investors to game design, all of that stuff, and he was very open and honest about everything. I will link that podcast interview in the description below. Now, outside of the owner saying all the right things, the game also has real funding. We obviously don't know how big their budget is. That information is private, but they certainly have enough money to be developing this game with a large team. I believe the Scars team consists of like over 200 people working on the project. So yeah, this is an indie game, but not one of those like low budget, low quality, single dev like project games where it's like, oh yeah, the game was developed by one person or by 4 devs. No, this has an actual large team behind it, and you can tell based off of the gameplay trailers, as well as Armagon, the CEO, his streams when he's showcasing the game. The game definitely looks like it has potential, but it is at the end of the day still an indie game. It's a very big question mark. I would go into this with low expectations and hope for the best. Maybe we are pleasantly surprised, but when it comes to Western MMOs, there's just nothing out there, right? There's nothing. It seems like all the future MMOs are coming from the East, and for whatever reason, a lot of the Western MMOs that we're seeing are they're just trying to remake EverQuest. And you know, I have a lot of respect for that IP, and there's nothing wrong with those old school, more hardcore MMOs, but personally, I want to play something a little bit sexier, you know, a little bit more modern. It's 2026. It would be great to see a Western version of a 2026 modern day MMO, and that's pretty much what we're going to be getting from this indie team. So I can't help but really root for the game and the project. Regardless, we're all going to find out really soon whether or not Scars of Honor is actually good or if it's bad and it's just slop like the rest of them. It is possible to see an indie MMO succeed. We have seen it before, a long-term, highly populated MMO, Albion Online. Some people forget that that game was a success story, an indie MMO that is now still arguably in the top 5 in player population when it comes to MMORPGs. If you disagree with that, I would highly encourage you to check out Albion. It's crazy how many people play that game. It's actually kind of insane, arguably in the top 5. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Is Scars of Honor going to be good, or is it going to be bad? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Once again, follow me on Twitch. I'm going to be streaming the crap out of this game come the 30th. I'll see you guys in the next video.